What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a review on this 2011 Mercedes-Benz ML350. This is going to be a full in-depth tour of the ML350. We're going to start it up, show you all the features on the interior and exterior. So let's go ahead, jump right in. It does have a black exterior with a beige MB Tex interior. Side signals illuminate when you unlock the vehicle. So, let's go ahead, start up, let it run. Now, this ML has 51,395 miles. It has a 7-control automatic transmission. This little shifter stalk here. Down for drive. All the way up for reverse. One click down for neutral. And in for park. And you'll see that all on your little infotainment screen. Right up there. So, let's go ahead and cut on the automatic headlights, fog lights. Let's check out the exterior. This 2011 ML350 is 4 years old, and the body styling is very sharp still. You have this nice aluminum trim grille with a nice scuttle grille down below. And these headlights with nice turn signal indicators, halogen bulbs, and fog lamps. In the rear, you have turn signals with fog light under. This bulb right here is for the reverse lamp. Also on the other side, and fog reflectors to allow the also comes standard with LED turn signals in the mirror. So, let's go ahead, pop the hood. The ML350, which is the base model, comes with a 268 horsepower, 24 valve, dual overhead cam V6. As I said, 268 horsepower, 250 pound-foot of torque. Now, for an SUV this big, it does move. But if you're going to want more horsepower, you're going to have to move up to the ML550, which is 5.5 liter V8. So, let's go ahead and see how she sounds. So now we're going to take a little view at the infotainment messaging system in the ML. So your first menu, you have your odometer and trip. So 51,395 miles. You show your tire pressure. It's displayed after driving for a few minutes. This is your engine water temperature. You can have your miles per hour displaying, and that'll show as you drive. Next menu, you have your Bluetooth telephone, which I have no telephone connected, but you can do your contacts, and you can search and make a call all through there. And that also will correspond with these buttons on the steering wheel, so you can pick up and answer a call, or pick up and reject a call. So, next menu, you have your fuel mileage. As you can see, this car does not get the best, 14.1 average, but that's from 4 miles. Consumption, your range, 6,890 miles, 375 hours, and average speed 18 miles per hour, average MPG 15.4, and this is for your DSR speed that you also have right there. You set your DSR speed, and I'll go over all that stuff later. And so, DSR speed, these are for your settings. I'm going to go ahead and go through all of these settings. So that's vehicle right there. So you're going to use all the buttons on the steering wheel. So that's automatic door locking, on or off. You can change that on or off. And that's that for that one. Lighting, daytime running lamps on or off, surround light function, headlamp delayed shut off, interior lighting delayed shut off. Go down to vehicle. Oh, we were just in vehicle, my bad. You go to comfort. Belt adjustment, on or off. You can go down to instrument cluster, and that'll just be your settings. Status line display. Now you can either have it show, as you see down below, your speed in miles per hour or your outside temperature. Language, and change it to kilometers or miles, and that's about it for that. So we usually just keep it on, and then you can change it to compass, and then your radio stations, and that'll change with the buttons on the steering wheel. And then, so I mentioned as before, as you move the gear lever, it also moves down there. We usually keep ours on the mileage there. And yeah, so it's all very nice up in there. Pretty basic for an SUV. I mean, you don't need that much technology for that. Now, over to the left of the steering wheel, you have two stalks. One is your windshield wiper function, which, as you can see there. This is your rear wiper function. You can see there. Turn signals, pretty standard, any car. Push in for mist on the wipers. Yeah, and so that's pretty much that. You pull in for your high beams. And yeah, so we'll move on to this next lever, which is your cruise control lever. And so you pull in to initiate the cruise control. As you can see, if you pull it in, you can see over there. Decelerate, accelerate, and push back to turn it off. It'll go back to whatever menu you were on before. And yeah, so that's those two stocks covered. They're pretty basic, I mean, easy to use. They both have a lot of technology on them, so you'll have to get used to them once you get. Now for the steering wheel. As you can see, you have two circular pad buttons, which each have 4 to 5 controls on them. We'll start off on the right one. As you can see, you have audio volume adjustment, reject call, answer call, voice control. And on the other side, you can change whatever is on the display up there. That's how I was changing the display before, to change the menus. This one brings you from folder to folder, as I was doing on the side before. So just keep that on the mileage one. And pretty standard horn, airbag, and as you can see there are these nice little metal accents along the bottom of the steering wheel, and paddle shifters behind the wheel. It's a very nice feeling wheel, and it's very fluent, and it works just as well as the day we bought the car. Now, for the infotainment system, it's very easy to use. Everything you basically control from this knob this set of buttons here. So right here you have volume, and you have your easy access buttons here. There's radio, that'll change between your different bands. Disk, which is your memory card. 6 CD changer, which is right up there. Memory card and navigation. This one does not have navigation, so instead you get a little compass screen which tells you your degree of rotation of the wheels in increments of 5. Compass, elevation, pretty basic. There's your telephone screen, so you can scroll through your contacts, which we have contacts loaded up. You do back and clear. Your phone, Bluetooth phones, you can see what's in there. You can download or delete your contacts from business cards or your phone. Calls received and calls dialed. Yeah, that's pretty basic for that. Mute button. You see your little mute icon comes up in the screen there. System. This shows you can turn off the display if you want. You do your time, set time, format, or time zone, all your settings, language, you can sync your languages, display, day, night, or day mode, night mode, change that to automatic, so whenever the headlights go on it'll change that to Bluetooth device list, we were already in that menu, and reset factory settings. So that's pretty much it. If you had navigation, these would all be a little bit closer together and there would be a little navi thing there, but as you can see we do not have the navigation, so we just keep it on radio and whatever station we're listening to. So now I'll go through each sub menu. Radio, you can enter frequency. You can also do that by this plus button, plus zoom right there, and you put in whatever frequency you want to listen to. These are your easy preset buttons. So you can also view your list of presets if you forgot what they were. Auto store, that'll find stations in your area, the ones that have the best signals, and it will find them and store those for you. Info, that'll just show you what song is on. AM FM weather band, sound, balance fader, and if you had the Harman Kardon system there would be a Logic 7 option there. So now you can go through all your different things. Again, if you had the navigation premium 1 media package, you'd have way more options, but FM AM radio, disk, memory card, and auxiliary, you can't find that in any other menu except for there, and the auxiliary is in the glove box over there. So that's it for that. The phone menu, phone and address book, pretty simple. You can go to full. It's a little, you can view contact details, search, press the next button for your next thing. Video, no options there. System, there should not be any options there either. Yeah, those are your options. So that's it for the media and infotainment system. It does still play DVDs and CDs, and you can get an optional navigation. So there's your SD card slot, CD slot, infrared sensor. So let's go ahead and move on. Now we'll move to the lower stack. Here you have your climate control. So You can change its dual zone. You can change your climate. You can turn off the vents in the rear. They have their own separate controls. Circulation, rear defrogger, and maximum defrost the windshield. Different zones you can set up to 3 zone. So it's really a 6-zone system. You can choose your temperatures in 3 zones. Fan speed up and down. That's pretty basic for itself. Down to this lower stack of buttons, you have your heated seats. If you had ventilated seats, they'd be lower here, but you rarely see MLs with ventilated seats. Traction control off. When you turn traction control off, you get this little warning up in the dashboard just to let you know that you're going to have some sliding. Also, you have downhill speed regulation, as I said before. This is low range mode. Just turn the traction control back on. Yeah, turn signals. This is all your pretty much your off-road little thing, airbags, low range mode, and all the other gadgets for off-roading, and also your heated seats. If you look down lower, you have the storage cabinet, which we have stuff in, and this, I'm 98% sure it is stuck, but it's an ashtray and a lighter, which we don't use. So that's pretty much it for the center stack of the ML350, and let's go ahead and move on, check out the rest of the vehicle. Now we can take a look up at here. You have a compass integrated into the mirror. There's me. You have your SOS Mercedes button. It's kind of like a little jet trigger thing. You gotta be careful not to press that. Automatic sunroof. You also close it by pulling it down. Interior reading lamps that are under the mirror. That's controlled for both sides. You can turn on your front lamps, rear lamps. That'll turn off your lights if you wanna. That'll turn off your door lights, so when I open the door, the lights won't come on, but I have the door open. I turn that, they'll come on, and then they'll turn off when you shut the door. And you have these little grills. One of them houses the speakerphone for the Bluetooth audio system, or the Bluetooth phone system. So that's about it for up there. Let's take you on to the rest. Now for the side of the ML. On the door you have window and mirror controls. There's your mirror, you can choose your side and adjustment. Fully automatic up and down windows, as you can see, with virtually bulletproof glass on them, which I'll show in a second. The glass is very thick. That's German engineering. Window lock, trigger, and this is for they share this thing with the GL, and so if you have the Mercedes GL, this is for the vent windows and such. Door locks. We already went through the headlights, but parking brake release. Air vents, and you use this to change your flow of air. So that's less air. And off, more air, and these all tilt around with aluminum trim. So that's pretty much it for the front of the ML. Let's go ahead and shut her off. You can hear your AC rest, and you turn on your AC rest. That'll keep some air circulating if you're just getting out of the car for a short time. You want to keep some air circulating. And let's go ahead and hop on out. Also on the side of your seat, you do have power seat controls. 4-way lumbar for the driver and passenger. And so let's go ahead. The back seat of this ML350 can fit 2 adults comfortably and 1 child. Go ahead, pop on in. You have the same burl walnut trim and aluminum with window switches, fully automatic up and down. Up here you have your little vanity light, door handle, coat hook, and another hanger hook. Airbags on the side. you have a lot of legroom. I mean, I'm 6 foot and I have maybe 5 or 6 inches sitting behind me of legroom. Air vents and ashtray. 12-volt power outlet. And you have these nice knee little dig outs in case you're really tall. And these storage pockets on both seats. And these are adjustable, manually adjustable headrests. So yeah, it's pretty. Speakers on the side, part of the 8-speaker audio system. Basic sound system for the ML. So let's go ahead, hop out, check out the trunk. This ML has the standard manual trunk. Very nice and easy. Cargo cover. 12-volt power outlet to charge a jumper box or phone or something. First aid kit, you just twist these. Mercedes first aid kit right there. You can also store stuff in there, valuables. You're just trying to get this to open. I haven't really opened it in a while. But under there you have your spare tire. Cargo hooks. Nice little aluminum pad so you don't scrape up the bumper, which is nice. You have cargo net, which is not installed right now, but does come with the vehicle. And this, you have your fuse box. You just twist these and pops right out. It's kind of fuse box, taillight access, miscellaneous. It's easier with like a coin or something. I'll just put that back in later. So now let's go ahead. I'm going to show you this maximum cargo room. So now I'm going to show you how to create maximum cargo room in the ML. What you want to do is you're going to take out the cargo cover. Cargo cover taken out, place as wherever you would. And so now you have a little bit more space for bigger items and so on and so forth. So now I'm going to show you how to put the seats down in the ML, which creates much more cargo space. So now, to fold the seats down, it's a 60-40 split. There's a little pull right here. You pull it, put the seats up, you move the headrest down, and then there's just a little click. And that's for your 60 split. I'm going to go around and do the other side, the 40 split. Just move the seat belt. Same thing for both sides. Put the headrest down. And now you have full comfort room for cargo and anything you need to haul in your ML. I can't remember the exact amount of cargo room in the ML with the seats down, but it's very large. I mean, on the camera, it doesn't even do it justice. I mean, it's just ridiculous how much stuff you can fit. You can put stuff through the center there, put stuff in the storage pockets, and it's all good. So now, I'm going to show you how to put the seats up in the ML. All you have to do is lift, readjust the headrest for passengers, and throw this down. It's as easy as that. Then you do the 60 split. This was the 40 split. But you can also seat passengers here while you have cargo, and it's still very comfortable. You have a lot of leg room, and with the door shut, there's still plenty of room to be comfortable in this huge ML. So now we're going to reinstall the cargo cover. All you need to do is just place the left side in this little bracket, push this little clip in until that side is hooked in, give it a little tug to make sure it's sturdy, then if it needs to be used, pull it out. It's as simple as that. If you want to pull it in, push it in, and it's got hooks to keep it in place. Now, if this ML had the Premium 1 package with the power liftgate, you'd have the button there and it would come down, but this one's just manual, but it still has the soft close automatic door, So if you don't shut it all the way, it'll help suck it in for you. So that's a nice feature to have. This ML comes with the standard 19-inch Mercedes sport wheels running on 255s all the way around, 255 tires, 107H Continental, preferred tire Continental 4x4 contact, and they work perfectly. They give plenty of grip in the winter, and it's a great all-season tire for this Mercedes. The wheels also look nice. You have a 5-spoke design with little kind of air ducts on each part of the rim of the wheel, and I think it makes the ML look very nice, especially in this black color. So I hope you all enjoyed this review and tour of the 2011 Mercedes-Benz ML350. That was kind of like a 50,000 mile update, and 51,395 miles. It's been a great ride considering getting rid of this car this week, getting another Mercedes E250 Blue Tech. So definitely have a review for that coming for you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, ML.